A quick video of the GMC pickup truck I'm selling. It's got matching rims all the way around that I blacked out, and I left the caps black on it. This whole truck was minty. It's got a toolbox, it's got a bed liner, it's got gorgeous interior, runs like a top. She's all together, all in one piece. Apparently I can't get to stick them off of the radar detector, so it's gonna have to stay a $200 radar detector. The glass on the whole truck is all in one piece. It did get hit right here in the door, and the guy hit me in the back of the bed. Now everyone's like, why would you chop a crazy hole like that in the side of the bed? For one, it didn't compromise the integrity of the bed. The bed still holds everything it's supposed to hold. Plus it's got this toolbox, which is awesome. I mean, it fits so much stuff in there, it's unbelievable. I've just done the process of emptying it out. But he hit the door and put a little dent in the panel there, but this part was what's messed up. And he had bent this fill cap around, so obviously when you're going to use the cutting torch to get that back out of there, you can't cut near the fill nozzle. And I couldn't even disconnect it and take it apart. It was folded in. This guy hit me primarily in the bed and kind of just slid down that other part. But I mean, everything's intact. It's got the minty frame mounted trailer hitch plus one on the frame mounted bumper, and it's a GMC. It's 4-wheel drive. It's decent. I mean, especially, once you get a door and put a little bit of mud in that side, I was going to turn it into a stake bed, but I've hurt myself, and I bought another car. But I mean, she's got a new battery, new water pump, brand new alternator. If you see the date there, 1/12/17. It's got a trailer brake booster for the trailer. Let me turn on some flash here so that we can see under this hood. It's got new injectors in the carburetor. It's got a new fuel pump pressure regulator. It's got ice cold blowing AC. It's got a new serpentine belt, and it has a brand new water pump that I just installed, and it has a brand new 4-core aluminum Corvette radiator that I installed. It's going to need exhaust, but even the windshield, everything on the truck works, from the windshield wiper squirters to the cruise control to even this battery. I mean, spanking, and everything on the truck's minty. I installed these clips and hinges so that you guys could have quick access to the hood. And then when I just shut it, I'm like that. I slap these pins in, no big deal. You don't even have to go inside the truck and unlock it. So like I said, the truck is straight and narrow, other than that stupid ding on the other side, man. I was ready for paint that day, and after $5,000, I'm so discouraged that I was just going to chop that off and put either a stake bed on there, or I was going to cut this panel out and just replace this panel and weld it on real quick. Now, whoever buys this truck, feel free. I mean, the door still opens. I peeled back this skin and put some mud on there so that the window would roll down, because before that, the window wasn't rolling back down. Luckily, the front clip has no damage. The frame is not bent at all. It's got brand new rubber, brand new brakes, brand new freaking everything. The only thing it didn't get was the exhaust, which I have the pieces to, and I was going to fabricate and custom make a piece for it. But it's even got the Penda bed liner, tinted glass. Oh boy, the radar detector's on. You know what? Let me open this truck and stop that, because it's probably been on for a couple of days now. But yeah, even stuff like the stupid cigarette lighter works. Like, everything, every stupid little thing on this truck works, man. I made sure and fixed and repaired everything. Well, now you guys will at least get a chance to see the inside of the truck. I put these custom seats out of a van with the armrest, which this truck never had. It's got a rocking system. It's a Kenwood deck that's going to stay in there. There's this piece to it right here. I had to take, because I had a super $1 million deck in there, so I put this one in so that you guys wouldn't be without tunes and then say, hey, asshole, why'd you do that? It's got the jack and everything under here, and it's got the little tube that lets down your spare in the back. If I can hurry up and show you guys this and not burn up a lot of video time, I will. But yeah, it's got the sticks and the jack and the lug and all of that. Everything on this truck has anti-seize lubricant from this to the lug nuts, and nothing is froze up. Everything on this truck works. Like I said, it just took that little ding in the back and I got discouraged. You know how when you get a new vehicle and you do a checklist? I literally did my checklist and I was going to have this sucker painted. Well, I was going to paint it. I mean, I do all the work myself and I do all the painting myself. And you know what? I got discouraged. That's all there is to it. I really just got discouraged. Power windows, even the carpeting is decent. Like the interior is pretty minty. You know, it was a non-smoking vehicle. I love this truck. It does everything it's supposed to do. You know, down to the power locks, down to you name it, down to the chrome mirrors, down to the tunes that kick ass, down to this just straight as an arrow super front clip. And when the guy went to run the red light and hit me, I actually gave it some gas because I didn't want to get this front clip tore up, because my front clip is immaculate. You know, not a ding in the bump. This truck never had a ding in it, period. It never had nothing wrong with it. It had these stupid pipes on the bottom. Oops, sorry, I blocked it. It had the stupid pipes on the bottom, you know, the stepping boards, which I should have cut that last little bit off. But there's lines under there and crap, and I didn't want to hurt those, so I just kind of rough cut that. But yeah, I blacked out the rims, and like I said, it's got brand new $300 piece. What are these? These are Transforce, Firestone Transforce radials, and they're the 14 or the 16 ply, I forget which. But dude, it's a cool truck. It's an awesome truck. I picture it as a stake bed, or I mean, if you guys want to be nuts about it and just put a new bed on the back of the thing, I can get them all day for $250, and I'll happily help anybody wrench on this truck. I'm discouraged, and what really ended my discouragement was this car, which might also be for sale. I got the 2002 Pontiac Grand Am, but this ain't your mom's Grand Am. This is the Super Grand Am. It's got the Ram Air V6, the 4.2. It's faster than snot. This car is straighter than an arrow. It has zero rust on it. It was a Kentucky car. So that's the car. Chrome rims, I'm sorry. And same thing with this car. It's got minty interior. You know, it's got the moonroof, the electric, everything. Kicker box in the back, super stereo in the front. That's the one that came out of the truck there. But if I sell this car, I want $2,500 or best offer, because this car is straight than an arrow. Wow, why is that door goofing with me? Oh, geez, shut the seatbelt in there somewhere, why don't you, buddy? Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, this car, same thing, new rubber. I just did a brand new alternator to it, which is $180. I don't even got plates on it yet. But that's why, this is the only reason I'm selling the truck, is this car. You know, I mean, there's the truck over there. It's straight as an arrow. It doesn't dog track, runs like a top. This car, all it needs is a some kind of repair on this mirror. I'm not sure what they actually did to this, because I haven't got to that point yet, because I was too busy putting the Ram air back on and putting the alternator on. And while I was under there, I did a water pump and all of that. So I will consider offers for this car, because if I sell the truck and this car, I'm going to buy this Mercedes that I like. So you guys just let me know. But like I said, that truck, the little scratch I'm asking for is $1,300. You can't beat it. Have a good one. I'm going to send this out to all my friends with the video link in the description, so that you guys can buy that truck off me. Have a good one. Call Mike at 262-794-6323.